Sulia.
Welcome to Sulia. We're back. It's almost like we never left. It's almost like we recorded just 10 minutes ago, but I don't know. But yes, if you don't know, it's your boys with a god, and I'm here with
Faridi.
Yes, Faridi.
Is that a new one?
Yeah.
Faridi.
Faridi the Didi.
And Joseph, aka.
No Didi. No Didi. Faridi no Didi. Faridi no Didi.
Faridi no Didi. I like that
The
one.
realization comes to your face.
Faridi no Didi. Zu the God and Joseph, aka.
Average Joe.
Any Jew. I'm Jew there. There are so many Jews.
Yeah. So we're back. The Premier League is back. Football is back. Never left really, but yeah, it's back. And this weekend we have some crazy fixtures, Charlie. On Saturday we have 6 games. Sunday we have 4 games. So that's a full weekend. Where should we start? Should we start in order?
Start from the top.
Wait, what's the biggest game of the weekend?
City versus Chelsea.
City hosting Chelsea. Saturday 5:30. But before we get there, let's take it in order. The first game to me is a very big game. Bournemouth are hosting Nottingham Forest. I feel like that's a huge game.
It's a huge game.
Bournemouth versus Nottingham Forest.
Because Forest are challenging for the title, yeah.
And you saw how they played. I mean, Bournemouth
Against Newcastle. Hey!
You saw Patrick Kluivert's son.
Kalami
Now
shocked.
he has a name on his own, Justin Kluivert. I even forgot.
That's a name on his own.
Like, because when he came, I was like, oh, this Kluivert's son, this Kluivert's son. But he has scored 2 hat-tricks this season.
Yeah.
That's very remarkable.
Can we give a shout out to our boy
Antoine Semenyo.
Bro, he scored some goal against Chelsea. I'm like, this is a striker.
And he did some dance.
Yeah.
Shout out to him.
We celebrated his birthday as well. Shout out to
So
Antoine.
good, so good.
You see, okay, go on.
No, I was just going to say it's 3rd versus 7th. And Bournemouth are 7th, but they're just a point behind Man City, who are 4th. So it's very tight up there in the league.
Yeah.
So yes, Forest are 3rd, tied on points with Arsenal. So
As they say, a man called Drea,
a man called Drea.
Chris Wood,
Yes. Chris Drea.
scored every game. Chris Drea. That's such a Ghanaian name. But yeah, he's scoring almost every game, and it's no fluke game. It's fluke goal. You saw the last goal he scored.
Yeah.
Aina literally looked at him, looked at the ball, and crossed it to his head,
Yeah.
and he just headed it into the green. So that would be a very, very good match.
Yeah.
That would be a very good match. Forest are on the rise.
They're on a good run. Forest have some tricky games coming up though, but let's see how it goes for them.
This make or break for them. It's that time of the season. Yeah.
But I think they're fine. They're comfortable. They know that they can afford to make some mistakes because you know where they've gotten to. They're definitely safe from relegation.
They passed the 40 points.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we have 44. Last season they finished 17th. The season before they finished 16th. So this is
season,
new territory for them. Yeah.
So
the
why?
season before that, they
Can I just ask you, what do you think has happened? Okay, Nuno. Apart from Nuno, what do you think?
I think they also have very. I don't know how to.
I think they have good players.
Yeah, they have good players, but they have they are fit. I don't know. How to say,
Okay. And there's a lot of confidence, and a lot of trust in their teammates as well.
Exactly. Yeah, and I think we have also not been patient with them because Forest makes a lot of signings every summer.
And another thing, they said they don't play from the back because that's the difference between Forest and Southampton.
Interestingly enough, they also don't press a lot because they kind of sit back. And I heard that they have one of the lowest injury records in the league.
Wow. So is there a correlation
maybe there's a correlation there. If you press a lot, because obviously you're running more, maybe you're at a higher risk of injury. We don't know.
Okay. Farid, anything to add?
Leicester 2.0. Watch this space. Challenging for the title.
So if we slack now, Liverpool is weak. Forest go fit and win.
They will come. What will come? Like they're playing without fear. That's what I love. Like a team like that, Charlie, literally they can end up sitting. It's not a failure of a season. So that's their secret weapon essentially.
Did you see that interview Lana made again after the Liverpool match? That Liverpool lucky or we didn't do well.
Yeah, I saw that.
That we took 4 points off them this season. So that's our
I saw that.
I like those kind of interactions. Yeah, go on.
Anyway, so next game is. I'm coming. I was at the wrong place. Sorry. Technical difficulties. Brighton hosting Everton.
Everton, okay, go on. Sorry.
I was going to start with the home team, Brighton, who previously had not won in 5 games, but they managed. I don't even want to say they manage because they always beat them. They beat Manchester United. I think
So I was right. They haven't won. They hadn't won in the last 5 matches.
Yeah, they hadn't
but
won
they
in the last
managed
5
to win
matches.
at
Yes.
everybody's favorite theater of dreams. Isn't that interesting?
It's very, very interesting, bro.
I see a lot of Man fans at the back
no,
there.
wait. They had one. Oh, cool down.
One in a jersey.
They beat Ipswich, but before that, they hadn't won in a while.
They had been on a bad run,
They had been
yeah.
on a bad. But before United, they had beaten Ipswich.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, but Brighton and United, I think in their last 8 meetings or so, they've won 7, something like that. So,
Yeah.
you know, those are their small
Joao
wins.
Pedro.
So it's not a surprise. Anyway, so yeah, Brighton coming back.
I just wanted to
back
also
of
say that one of Ten Hag's biggest losses was against Brighton.
Exactly. Yeah.
And another thing is that this time my boy Danny Welbeck didn't score against.
Yeah. He's saving it for the next game, which is fine.
Go on.
So yeah, Brighton coming off of that, facing Everton.
Everton on a new manager bounce.
Yes.
David Moyes is back. He's doing
Moyes is
bits.
back. Yeah. And they are playing well.
First match.
The last game they won very, very
They beat Spurs 3-2, but they sailed into like a 2 or 3 goal lead. Very, very good team. It's just, sometimes some of these things you have to temper it with the new manager bounce, of course. Sometimes they are.
And
But some teams, their new manager bounce is not working. I don't know.
Like Leicester.
Oh.
Oh, mine.
They had a small bounce. Bounce be like that. But Charlie, the bounce.
What was that bounce? It was
No, but wait, actually, I want predictions. So
Okay,
let's
go
go
on.
back to Bournemouth Forest.
Okay, go on.
What are you predicting?
That was going to be a tight one. But I don't know who's going to win. But whoever is going to win will win very closely. Like
2-1.
1-0, 2-1 or
Back
something.
2-1. I'll back Forest. Charlie Forest. Yeah. But Forest are playing away from home. But I'll
I'm
back
going
them.
for Bournemouth.
Yeah, do you know why I also choose Bournemouth? Because Newcastle were also flying. They hadn't lost in forever.
Yeah.
Doing so well.
Yeah.
Bournemouth, they literally humbled them like children.
It was serious. It was serious.
Well, if you watch the game, this guy Isaac, he didn't play bad. He could not play at all.
He couldn't.
Like he had no chance.
Bournemouth plays so well, like in
Yeah.
every department. So I'm going for Bournemouth. I'll say
Like to be a close game, that's what I'm saying.
3-1.
3-1. Wow.
Yeah, 3-1 to Bournemouth. And then
To Bournemouth.
yeah,
Wow.
and then Brighton Everton. I'm going for 2-1 to Brighton.
I go for a draw.
Yeah.
I go for a
Same.
draw.
I'll go for a 1-1 draw.
Okay. So the next game, Liverpool hosting Ipswich.
Shoo.
Ipswich will just swallow 6 against Manchester City.
I mean, they were never going to win such game, even though Man City were, divorce and all of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Liverpool too. I hope that because Liverpool, there are some matches that you think will win outright, but we go on the pitch and you'll be watching as a fan like Charlie. This is not looking that good,
Yeah.
and we need somebody like Darwin Núñez, who I don't like that much, to come and save us. Meanwhile we have Salah, we have Odigapo, who I love. We have Soboslai. We have good players. So Luis Diaz. So definitely he's going to win, but I don't see it being comfortable. I hope that we do win, but
I think we'll be comfortable.
Yeah, I think the Anfield factor plays into it. Ipswich do well at home. They didn't do too well this weekend, but I've seen them come to welcome Chelsea, easily dispatch Chelsea. Fighting relegation, of course, there will be a bit of like motivation for them to do something. But Liverpool at Anfield are a different beast.
Yeah.
But I know my
They
team.
don't have the facilities.
Sometimes they shock fans, even though we win in the end.
Not this season though. So I think it's
Sometimes they
4-0.
shock. 4-0.
Yeah, I
Wow.
think it's 4-0.
May I go with some cool, humble 2-0.
3-4. Salah back on the score sheets.
Yeah, for sure.
Amen,
for sure.
amen. I need
I
him
hope
to
I'm
do
wrong
that.
though.
I hope you're right, though.
Ipswich, Dilap.
Very
Let's
delap.
go.
And then
Go
the
on.
next game is Southampton hosting Newcastle. Newcastle who just lost 4-1, right, to Bournemouth. And Southampton who also lost
Because Southampton, they have this new guy back.
3-2.
I say new guy, old guy back. Kamaldeen Suleiman.
Charlie!
I was so excited when that guy used to play for Ghana. Like, he was one of my favorite players because he has serious skill.
Yeah.
And you don't see a lot of skillers around.
Bro,
like, he's a very
He
skillful
was
player.
cooking Lenny Euro in that match. Oh.
He's
But
very fast too.
I feel like he's one of those players who has the tools, but sometimes it's like, bro, did you like think?
Yes.
You beat the
Use
man.
your mind more than the
Sometimes
skills.
pass.
The
Sometimes
end product,
the end product is
exactly.
not
And the injuries.
the injuries too are worrying him. So, but yeah, he's a very exciting player to watch. But I don't.
And they made him number 9 against Man. Did you see that?
Yeah.
They put him as the starting striker.
Yeah,
so-
Euro knows all about that.
Yeah. And they're playing against
Newcastle.
You already know so about that. They're playing against Newcastle.
Yeah.
Isak, who what's the word I'm looking for?
Strangled.
When they cut off the air supply.
Oh,
Suffocated.
Hey, that's a thesaurus. Yeah, he was suffocated. Like, he literally couldn't breathe. So I'm sure that Newcastle will be very angry. They'll be very like, wow, we need to bounce back. We were soundly beaten. We need to come back. And who else to play than the last team on the table? So
I feel like these are games Newcastle tends to draw points in. Before they went on this really good run, I follow like this popular Newcastle fan.
Okay.
And
Will you shout him
similar,
out?
he's very big. Yeah, True Geordie.
Okay.
I've seen that guy, yeah.
But like they went on runs where they'll face teams that are like supposed to be easily beatable. They can scrape a win, but I don't think it'll be easy. I think it might be a 2-1 victory
I feel
for
like
the
honestly,
Magpies.
Southampton still have 6 points. The whole season, 6 points.
That's remarkable. What's the record? 11 points.
Yeah,
I think that was Derby County.
Derby County, yeah.
We got there and previously on Sulia.
Like, in danger of matching that or getting even worse. But the thing is, in the
6
last
points
two
is
games,
crazy.
the last 2 games they've been very good. They were good against Forest and they were good against United. They were just unfortunate. You could have.
But that's the Premier League because, as I was saying earlier, passing from like, why do they play like? I don't get it.
Yeah.
Why are you pass like? This is the Premier League, like, and I'm saying the Premier League is unforgivable. Like, did you see when Onana made a mistake? The Jorginho guy, did you see how he celebrated? Like, we are waiting for you to make a mistake, literally. So don't be passing from the back, Southampton, please. If you are listening to us, as Joel always says.
And Newcastle are known for their press as well, so it might actually be a
as Joel always that. If you are listening to us, please don't pass from the. Just clear the ball, like. It saves everybody. Yeah. Go on.
What's your prediction?
Oh, Newcastle will slap them. Because Newcastle, I feel like they are hit. Not even angry, but they are like a wounded dog right now.
Disgrace, so they are trying to get their league back. So.
Who's at home?
Southampton.
But that doesn't mean anything.
Newcastle will beat them 3-1 because Southampton will try.
I said 2-1. Honestly, I think they would struggle.
I'll say 4-0 to Newcastle.
4-0. You don't think Southampton have no chance?
No.
Toothless?
No, nothing. Nothing give them.
Ramsdale.
There's a reason why he's there.
Hey, Arsenal fans.
Speaking of Arsenal, the next game on the weekend, Bill, Wolves are hosting Arsenal.
Wolves. At the time of this recording, Wolves are about to play against Chelsea.
Yes.
So we'll see how that goes.
Yes, but there's a lot to be said about Arsenal in their last game. They couldn't get over the line. For the first time in a while, Arsenal played against a team who were not defensive, at least until they go back to 2-2. And for me, personally, watching it was very relieving to finally watch football where both of us are trying to play some. It's been a while, bro. Like, I'm tired of the 5 back.
But Arsenal, people are talking about people defending.
Oh, but Arsenal, come on.
Hey, Maza.
Oh, come on.
You guys be
the dark arts, the next Jose Mourinho in Mikel Arteta.
In what, how?
In the sense that it's all about the 3 points for you. Like, you have also been confident of not playing.
Dark arts, but like,
forgotten stay humble.
We don't play 5. Oh, come on.
You were literally packing the bus against City, packing the bus against Liverpool.
10 men against. We didn't pack against Liverpool.
After I said you took the lead and you were doing finching with the back.
Good.
Dark arts.
Listen.
But all I'm saying,
no, it's different. All I'm saying is when, obviously in a ties game against an equal opponent.
I think that's how the opponents feel.
No.
That's why they play like that against.
But I'm saying like for 90 minutes. So we played against United. All at the back front. I mean, you know how United play against big teams. We played against.
How do they play? I don't know how they play.
They stay at the back. They play counter-attacking football.
No, I'm just saying they suck.
Yeah, basically.
I don't know what kind of ball United play, honestly.
Okay, we played against Spurs. Spurs tried. It's true, they tried. But basically, usually in the Premier League, if you are Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal, not United,
City.
Most of the time, the teams you're playing against are like
very defensive,
compact.
Trying to get anything they can out of it.
And it's only really in the Champions League where maybe people open up against you so you can actually play football.
So you're happy you got that Villa game.
It's been a long time since I've seen like.
And you went up 2-0. You heard the song they were singing. 2-0 and you fucked it up. 2-0 and you fucked it up. 2-0.
There's a lot to say, but it is what it is.
But you know the thing about Wolves?
And you fucked it up.
They're not going to sit back.
Yes, Wolves will try and play. Usually they'll try and play too.
I just want to say one thing about the game. Arsenal had a goal cancelled. Because of the handball. People were up in arms thinking, what do you think about that one?
It was a handball. Honestly, when I saw the first replay, I was like, handball. But there was a third angle where I was like, it looked like it hit his stomach. And then you see Havertz say, "Oh, it hits my stomach." I don't know why he's lying though, but he said it hit my
It's
stomach.
not church. That's what you say on the pitch.
So that
This not be church.
it looked like it hit his stomach. But when you see the other angles, you're like, "Oh, this
Definitely
definitely hit his hand." So
yeah.
I don't know why he was doing, and he celebrated
Of course.
so hard.
Haven't you heard of Maradona?
But VAR wouldn't
Like,
exist
what
next
you
time.
doing?
Shit.
But Alexis Sanchez scored a goal like that in recent time.
Yeah,
That is his hand.
yeah, okay, maybe
You never know. You
never know. You just
Okay,
have to
go
try.
on. So
So
what
yeah,
you think?
Wolves are hosting Arsenal. I think Arsenal will win
Who's haven't been winning
2-0.
a lot of
Yeah, then they open
feel
them
like
ass too much. Then they
Who's also down there with the Southampton people.
but I think they have a bit more quality.
They've had you see, I feel like their season started very badly.
Yeah,
Like not badly in the sense that they played badly, but they
they
had
were not
very
getting results.
hard fixtures.
Yeah.
So even though they were playing well, scoring goals, trying their best, they have Cunha, they have Inuri, they have one or two good players. This what's the name of the striker?
Strand Larsen, yeah.
They were doing their best, but because
I think they can cause problems, but I think Arsenal have enough just in terms of experience,
win.
quality, and they need to win, obviously.
Yeah, they need to win, yeah.
So
So we'll see how that goes. It's looking like Saliba might not play. Saka is obviously out.
Saliba is out.
Yeah, there's a lot of
holes
in the team, but I think they can get over the line. So I'll say 2-1 here.
Yeah, similar to one, I think.
So on to the big game of the weekend. City hosting Chelsea.
Bosh.
City are trying to come back from their slump. Chelsea are also trying to come back from a slump.
We are in a slump.
So
But see, everybody that said Chelsea, why are you saying you're not in the title race?
but
Masa,
you were in the title race.
we knew what we were.
you're
I'm saying that
definitely not in
we
the
knew
title.
exactly.
Now
We
they-
now
we
you're
were never
definitely-
in
But
a
at the
title
time
race.
we were.
We knew what we were. We were a team that was literally one little
take it.
slip
But
away.
words are very powerful because
Yes.
you were literally in the title race.
You know when Leicester said they were in a title race?
Relax.
You know when Leicester said they were in a title race?
Farid, relax.
When they were like 10 points clear of Tottenham.
You are
Sometimes you have to know your team and know the capacity of the players you have.
literally in the title race, and you said you were not in the title race until you went.
And that's why we are not in a title race. Nah, bro. Like there's realism and there is, there's reality and then there's fallacies, Charlie. I mean, no worries. We are in a slump. We'll take it. We are bottled the
You are
title.
not in the title race.
Yeah, we're out of the title race. But honestly, I don't think it's a game we can win against City. I think,
The reverse fixture was 2-0.
yeah, last season, I'd say Chelsea would have had a chance. This season, we don't do well against the big teams. Maresca is not a big. Palmer was with me. In my opinion, Palmer ghosts in big games. Me, I've said
He
it's.
does that a lot.
He ghosts. He's a luxury player. Like, if the team they go, like he the force will actually like.
If he has a space,
Yeah,
somebody is about-
and City know him. City know what he can do. If he gets a penalty, he will score it. People will say Palmer. But the reality is actually very difficult for us to win this match. I'm going to back, and it's at Etihad 2.
Etihad.
City look like they are on some form, on some smoke. Coming off a 6-0 win in the Premier League, they might also do well against PSG in the Champions League. And yeah, I'll back them to get like another 2-0 win against Chelsea.
Me, I would like a cool 1-1.
A cool one.
1-1.
I know City will win. It's so sad,
Yeah, I
but
know they win, but I want 1-1.
yeah, I think
If
so.
this match could have come like 2 weeks earlier.
When you were in the title race.
And yes, the title
when
race.
City were bad.
And City were not. Pep hadn't divorced his wife yet. It would have been good.
Okay, so moving on to the next one, Palace Brentford. Palace are starting to it's not rocket science. When Eze is there, they play better.
Yeah.
Come on. So when Eze is back, Mateta is starting to score again. So
Munoz is very good. Sa is also a very underrated
Henderson as
player.
well at the
they
back
are
there.
very good. They have a very
And
good team.
Chalobah has left. He's
Chalobah
going
went back to Chelsea.
He has been called back.
He's starting tonight, Seth, against.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
Interesting.
he started.
The
Yeah,
game was
So Brentford as well.
they are mixed bag.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's like they're playing well for part of the match, but sometimes they
then
kind of
bottom,
fall off.
yeah.
So you can't really predict with these two teams as well. So I'm going to go for a draw. 2-2.
yeah, most likely a draw. 2-2. But
2-2 for me.
shout out Crystal Palace. I think they will do. I'm very proud of them because
Yeah, they've really come. They are bouncing back.
they started. They didn't start well, cry.
from the
Bounce
bad
back,
stuff.
They were down there. It's Crystal Palace was who again?
Brentford, yeah.
But Brentford, you know them.
No, we know them.
Wissa.
They can
But they can
up.
turn it on and then they can also.
But
you know,
usually,
But they said they do well away.
they do well at home.
It's
No?
home, rather.
I think it's home that they have the good one.
yeah,
Is
so
it
yeah.
home?
It's
Oh,
home.
okay, now away they
This-
can't do
this is
shit.
away, so yeah.
That's more. So yeah,
Speaking of teams who are not good,
Hey,
Spurs and Leicester.
hey.
Which one of them are not good?
The
Both.
two of them.
It's shocking.
Both
Hey.
of the two of them.
Yes, space.
I don't understand. Who.
It's the spirit of
me
the
understand.
Tottenham.
No, but this is bad.
It's very bad. It's very
Yeah,
bad. I mean,
true.
obviously, we can't look past the injuries.
Jack.
Like half of their starting level is injured. You have to give it to them.
Jack.
No starting centre backs available. They're playing a midfielder, an 18-year-old midfielder as a centre back. So obviously, but regardless of that, Ange, I don't know. I feel like you need to adapt, and I think his
Adapt.
Yes, that's the thing. He doesn't adapt. He's still trying to play that way without your main players.
Nah,
And that's
Suarez,
another problem with Spurs. You need to get some depth, bro. Like
Yeah.
if some guys
You're playing this Beckval guy. He's in my fantasy team,
Yeah.
but why is he in my fantasy
but
team?
he's even like their best midfielder, right?
Yeah.
Because Bissouma, I don't know what he's doing there. What's the other black guy in the midfield? His name was
Good
Sam.
Matassa,
Yeah, Malangsa. Yeah.
Yeah, that guy. Another guy lost. I don't know what's wrong with him. So, but you see now when two clowns meet, what's the
I think honestly, I think Tottenham are just a bit better. I mean, no, they're way better than Leicester. But on current form,
Leicester go fish shock them with that for ice guy. That guy, if you give me shit.
Leicester is bad. Leicester is bad.
He's also in my team.
Mabididi,
No wonder
Vardy.
for it has come to pass me.
Keep up, my boy.
It's not easy.
So yeah,
Spurs win 2-0.
win.
Bosh.
I'm leaning towards Leicester.
They have to end the rut. Like they've lost. If you go and look at this thing,
Leicester are losing, but they're not even scoring. That's the problem. Like they lose like 2-0, 3-0, 4-0.
Spurs have to
It's
like
always nil.
me. Whenever I look at a losing run like that, especially
That's Leicester.
for Ebnun, yeah, he's on Leicester. But me, Spurs, if you look at a losing run, Spurs haven't won since like December
Really?
in the league. Yeah, it's been bad. Draw, loss, draw, loss.
Yeah.
At some point, it has to turn, and I think this is the match where it turns.
They'll do something before
2-0.
they who?
Solanke go, and maybe Timo Werner will come on and
You
score
do
some.
some other anime celebration.
Another team that's not playing well with the new manager, West Ham are visiting Aston Villa.
Oh, Kudus.
Oh, Charlie. I
the
think
boy.
after this season, he's definitely gone.
He
Hopefully,
did his best for them, Charlie.
hopefully he goes to the right place. But yeah, West Ham is not working out for them, even after all the signings. We all thought they were good signings, but it's not working. So,
Oh,
yeah. Villa just drew Arsenal. They're kind of getting back on good form. They had a bad run at some point earlier in the season, but they seem to be finding their feet again. They just got Donny O'Malley
Daniel Marlin.
to add to their already heated front line.
They have John Duran, Oli Watkins.
Watkins, Bailey. They have some really good players up there. So
You know why they've been doing well recently?
Why?
No Champions League football.
Oh,
yeah, that's true. It's true. I think they're not used to that.
They don't have the squad depth to be able to compete
Well,
on all of
Champions
those
League
fronts.
They are playing in the Champions League.
Against
So
Monaco,
let's see how
very
they
tough
do
match.
against West Ham.
Yeah, I think this is a match West Ham could win if I'm being
But
honest.
shout out to Villa though. In the Champions League, they are sitting very pretty. They're definitely going to go into the next round. So.
I think they focused all their energy there because honestly, I feel like the league is a write-off in a sense. Like
I mean, what can they really do?
it's on fourth or something good pie, but at least they've like Charlie Champions League. This is our round. Let's give it a good go
But
and
to be
see.
fair, they're currently in 8th place, but only 2 points behind 4th. So, they're still in the mix.
Better than mine.
Yeah, still in the mix. And West Ham, speaking of Man U, West Ham are tied.
I'm
West Ham.
14th place.
Yeah, West Ham are 14th. So.
New manager Graham Potter. I mean, I could see a West Ham results. I'm be surprised if they win 2-1. They beat Villa 2-1. Charlie, the Premier League is
I think another draw.
That's what I'm telling you. They're
Charlie-
waiting for you to make a mistake. Like, it'd be so wild. Like, it's literally the hardest level. And all the players manage, they all say it's because apart from the football, the eyes on you alone, because it's one coach was saying it, anything you do is worldwide news.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to see what happened. Even Villa, even Southampton, it is news.
serious
So,
pressure. Serious
The
pressure.
pressure be
So,
serious.
Yeah, so honestly, I can't back West Ham in this. I'm going for a Villa win. 2-1.
For sure.
Yeah. 3-1 actually. Yeah. How about you?
Villa wins 3-0. West Ham are just sad right now.
2-1 West Ham. Come on, you Irons.
Wow.
Hey, it's because you have their jersey.
Come on, you Irons. Kudus boys.
And to the last game of the weekend, Fulham hosting Manchester United.
With the Iwobi.
We don't need to preview that. That's an easy Fulham 3 points.
3 points.
Fulham are not bad, oh. Fulham are not bad, crap. Fulham are not bad.
They're not bad at all. But
The reverse fixture.
Fulham have been worrying United.
Yeah, the reverse fixture. United won, but it was a close game.
Yes.
And that was like Fulham's first.
And I remember this fixture before when Fulham came from behind and scored like 2 goals in the last few minutes. Yeah.
Fulham have very good players.
So
Adama
Raul
Traore.
Jimenez,
Iwobi is on fire.
And they won last weekend as well, right? I think I saw Traore scored.
He scored a nice header.
Yeah. Traore, Iwobi, Robinson,
Jimenez.
Harry Wilson, ex-Liverpool player.
Iwobi,
They beat Leicester,
Raul
yeah.
Jimenez.
Yeah, Raul Jimenez too. Chai is a bit of a, but we'll take him like that.
It was Smith Rowe and
Smith Rowe, FD, Charlie. They are a good side. They're a good side. Whereas United, I've always said United, the big teams there, then go force, then go meader themselves, sit back, soak up pressure. But if you come these small boys,
They don't even know what
they don't know how to play. It's like, do we sit back?
And
Do
the
we-
problem is they don't have no identity of how they are playing.
Yeah.
They literally go into big game with a game plan. The rest
Exactly.
They're like, okay, now what do we do?
Now what do we do exactly?
It's not serious.
I think
yeah.
might bite them in the ass. So,
So I don't think United can make it past Fulham. They are not good enough. They don't have the tools.
yeah.
Now
To be able,
facilities.
to be able to play against Fulham. Fulham's midfield is way better than United's midfield. So, it's looking like a United will score one. Maybe Bruno or Ahmad, some penalty or some.
The people who actually know what they are doing.
Yeah, some
the
moments of
people
magic, but the rest of them. So I'm
2-1.
backing. Yeah, I'm backing
Fulham.
Yeah,
Or
2-1
3-2 to Fulham.
Yeah,
Nana too will make some mistake.
you know how it goes.
More
3-0,
than David
3-0
James.
streets.
Butterfingers. What did they call him?
Yeah, but-
Butterfingers.
Okay. Anyway.
So yeah, those are the fixtures for the next round of the Premier League. Let us know what you guys think. Put in the comments below.
Yep.
And-
What do you think about our predictions? Let us know, especially after. Were we right? Were we wrong? Who was foolish?
Yeah.
Who's made the bad call? Yep.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us. This was
Sulia